Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS FANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland BROWNS FANS. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, if you've been paying attention to the NFL landscape lately, you know that the AFC North has been one of the most competitive divisions in football, and this season, things are heating up even more. The Cleveland Browns, a franchise with a rich history and high expectations, are right in the middle of a crucial period. What's happening now has fans buzzing, especially after some reports that suggest there's more turbulence behind the scenes than we might have realized. And if there's one thing Browns fans love, it's a narrative of resilience, a story of overcoming setbacks and rising to challenge. Recently, there have been whispers and reports about the Browns quarterback, who, despite the hype and the talent, might be not quite living up to the standard in training camp. Now, I know that in the NFL, especially in the preseason, there's always a lot of chatter. Some players look sharp, others look off, and coaches often keep things close to the vest. But reports have emerged indicating that this particular quarterback has been notably inaccurate during practice sessions. Now, that might sound like a minor detail, but in a league where precision passing and consistency are everything, it can be a real red flag. Browns fans are no strangers to quarterback controversies or ups and downs, but when the reports suggest that this quarterback has been wildly inaccurate in camp, it raises eyebrows, especially because the team has invested heavily in him and expectations are sky high. And let's be clear, this isn't just about a bad day or a few missed throws. The reports point toward a pattern that could have serious implications for the Browns' offensive plans moving forward. Cleveland's offense has been a point of focus, especially with the team trying to capitalize on a roster that features some serious talent. The offensive line has been solid, and the receiving core includes some key playmakers, but all of that depends heavily on the quarterback's ability to deliver accurate throws under pressure. If accuracy issues persist, it could hamper the team's ability to execute their game plan effectively, especially against tough divisional rivals like the Baltimore Ravens or the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, for the Browns, this situation adds a layer of complexity. They've been building towards a Super Bowl contention window, and every season that window feels like it's closing just a little more if the quarterback isn't performing at the expected level. The team has shown resilience before, bouncing back from setbacks. But with this report, questions are being raised about whether this quarterback can truly lead them to the promised land. Browns fans are known for their passionate support, but also for their high standards. They want to see consistent, accurate play from their quarterback because, ultimately, that's what it takes to win in January and February. Of course, it's important to remember that preseason reports aren't always the full story. Coaches often hold back their true evaluations until the games count, and players can have off days in camp. But the fact remains that the reports coming out of Browns camp about the quarterback's accuracy issues have created a buzz. Some analysts are even speculating whether the team might need to consider adjustments if these struggles continue into the regular season. The Browns coaching staff, led by head coach Kevin Stefanski, has a reputation for being meticulous and detail-oriented, so it's likely they're already working behind the scenes to address these concerns. Now, what does this mean for Browns fans and the team's future? Well, first, it's a reminder that nothing is guaranteed. Even with a talented roster, everything hinges on execution, especially at the quarterback position. Cleveland has invested in this quarterback, and the fans have bought into him, hoping he'll be the guy to finally bring a championship to the city. But these reports serve as a wake-up call that there's still work to be done. It's also a reminder that patience and perseverance are part of the Browns' DNA. Remember, it wasn't long ago that this team was struggling to find stability at the quarterback position, and now, they're trying to build around one who's under scrutiny. Throughout the offseason, the Browns have been making moves to strengthen their roster, adding key players to complement their existing talent. Their defense remains a strong point, with a fierce pass rush and a capable secondary. The offensive line has been solid in protecting their quarterback, but if the signal caller isn't accurate, it's all for naught. The team's focus now has to be on addressing these issues, whether through coaching adjustments, technical improvements, or mental preparation. Browns fans, you know how important it is to rally behind your team during tough times, and this is no different. It's about believing in the process, trusting that the coaching staff is working tirelessly to iron out these issues. Looking ahead, the Browns face a challenging schedule, and the AFC North is no pushover. Every game counts, and if these accuracy problems persist, it could cost them crucial wins early in the season. But there's also hope. Hope that the quarterback can turn things around, that these reports are just part of a temporary rough patch, and that Cleveland's offense will find its rhythm. Remember, football is a game of adjustments. Coaches adapt, players improve, and teams grow stronger through adversity. Browns fans have seen the team overcome obstacles before, and this season might be no different. Plus, it's important to keep an eye on other aspects of the team. The defense, led by their aggressive front line, remains a formidable force. They've shown they can shut down opponents and create turnovers, which could be the difference if the offense struggles with consistency. Special teams have also been solid, providing reliable field position and some exciting moments. All these factors contribute to the team's overall potential, even if the quarterback's accuracy remains a concern in the short term. Now, let's talk about some of the key players who could help turn this situation around. The Browns have a talented roster, but ultimately, the quarterback's performance will dictate how far they go. If he can improve his accuracy and develop better chemistry with the receivers, Cleveland could be a dark horse in the AFC playoff picture. On the other hand, if these issues persist, it might force the coaching staff to consider different options, perhaps leaning more into their run game or relying on their defense to carry them through tough matchups. And we can't forget about the fans. Browns fans are among the most passionate in the league. They've been through so much over the years, from heartbreak to hope, and they're eager for a return to the playoffs and ultimately a Super Bowl. This report about the quarterback's accuracy issues has sparked discussions across social media, with fans sharing their opinions, concerns, and optimism. It's a roller coaster, but that's what makes following the Browns so exciting. Every season brings new challenges, new stories, and new opportunities for the team to prove themselves. So, as we approach the regular season, all eyes will be on this quarterback and how he responds to these challenges. Will he find his rhythm? Will the coaching staff be able to refine his mechanics? Can the Browns capitalize on their strengths and overcome these hurdles? Those are the questions fans are asking, and I know everyone is eager to see how it all unfolds. Cleveland's journey this year will be one to watch, filled with highs and lows, but through it all, the passion of the Browns faithful will remain unwavering. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. Whether it's good or bad, we're in this together, and I can't wait to see how this story develops as the season approaches. Keep the faith, stay loud, and let's see this team rise to the challenge. Thanks for being here, Browns Nation.